this time. I promise you that by the end of the session, really you'll get to understand the value of the time you're going to spend when listening to this workshop, to this business training. My name is Namfo Kasaina, the host tonight. And I'm asking the members, those who come and tune in, please let each one of us mute himself. Make sure we don't get the echoes. That is by muting yourself when you join or when you tune in. I believe you all have followed. Thank you so much. My task for tonight, I would call it simple if it had not been for the honor and titles and ranks that the one who I'm going to invite holds. His position in digital adverts makes me not take the opportunity to invite him for granted. I really also get some goosebumps when I talk about it. I'm also very eager to hear from him. I'm very eager to learn new things from him. And I believe each one of us who is here will get to believe and concur with me by the end of the session that it was really worth it, that I was really worth getting excited when going to invite him. The person I'm inviting tonight to take us through this business workshop, my dear ladies and gentlemen, he knows digital adverts in and out. Not only knowing it, he embraced it. He embraced digital adverts. I believe I'm not mentioning digital adverts as news to the members, and I believe that each guest who was invited here was told that the workshop you're going to attend is a business presentation of Digital Adverts Limited. The much details about digital adverts, let me leave it to our presenter to explain everything. In Uganda, they say, nti ate ensuna nga babega. So I leave the package wholesome such that our presenter comes and unveils it all. Members, please allow me invite this gentleman. He is a Zimba champion in digital adverts. My dear, these ranks and accolades you are hearing about are not mere decorations and titles. Each rank you're hearing comes along with its own benefits, basically the financial benefits. He is a Zimba champion in Digital Adverts Limited. He is a founding member of Digital Adverts Limited. That one also has its own advantages. He is an agent. For those of you who are here when you're very new, when you're attending this session for the first time, please tell the one who has invited you to tell you more about being an agent in digital adverts. You'll get to learn about it and snatch and grab the opportunity as early as possible. My dear ladies and gentlemen, the person I'm inviting is a landlord in digital adverts. I'm still insisting they are not accolades and titles for no good reason. Each one of the titles and ranks comes with its own privileges, financial benefits. Most of all, he is the regional coordinator for the Eastern region. With all of this, it means he has a detailed and concrete information about digital adverts. So let us listen and listen in attentively, such that we take every single bit, every single drop of what is going to deliver to us. So we come out of the presentation, when, for those of us who have ever heard about it, when we are new, when you have learned more about digital adverts. Those of you who are new, I believe you'll get to learn why we are excited about Digital Adverts Limited, and you join us in this excitement. Dear ladies and gentlemen, allow me invite Mr. Emmanuel Wamala to come and take us through the presentation. Sir, Mr. Emmanuel, you're very welcome. Agent Wamala, are you there? I'm seeing your microphone is still off.
Okay. Madam Saina.
Yes, please.
You can hear me very well now.
Yes, sir.
Your introduction.
I'm not hearing you now anymore. Hello.
Can you hear me?
You're on and off.
I am on and off. How about now?
Now it's fine.
I am very clear now.
Yes, you're very clear now.
Okay, thank you so much for the wonderful introduction. And for our guests and members who are here for the very first time, I want to welcome each one of you. My name is Emmanuel Wamala, and all the ranks that Madam Saina have spoken, I am scared to repeat them because they took me so far to get back to stand to present. But I am very excited about this opportunity that I was given to share with you. And more importantly, I thank God for this wonderful business opportunity of digital adverts that came my way, I should say, at the right time. And it has been one of those wonderful journeys that I have had, which I want to promise every member and every person who is here, that if you're very open-minded and look at this from a point of view that I personally was able to see it, I am very confident that the future is very, very, very bright. I'm a teacher by training, but I am a retired teacher. I am that person that I have never gone to go and teach to school, so I retired as soon as I graduated. But the reason I retired was because someone told me that the kind of work that you're going to do, so many other people are already doing it. And if you want to predict the future, look at the people who are living the kind of life that you want to live and start doing what they are doing as early as possible. And even if you don't live the kind of life that they are living, at least you will be like the kind of life they are living. So For me, I looked around and all the people that were driving the kind of cars I wanted to drive, living the kind of houses that I wanted to have, taking their children to good schools, they were doing businesses. And that is how I ended up venturing into business right immediately after the university. And this opportunity of digital adverts, when it came my way, I was already doing other businesses. But that time we are in the lockdown. And that was in 2021. You remember we had that time when Mosei had locked us for 42 days. So then almost whatever I was doing came to a standstill, and all I were doing was to stay home and go through our phones. I mean, we could just wake up, scroll, and follow the COVID-19 statistics, and that was all that we are doing, and buying data and so on and so forth. So along with the way, I saw a WhatsApp status of my friend who had put a screenshot on the WhatsApp status. Get me very well, on the WhatsApp status. And this person had earned, according to the screenshot, 80,000 in one day. Now, this is someone that you all know. This is Coach Zion that you all know. He's my upline, is a gentleman who introduced me to this opportunity. And I want to thank you so much, Coach, that you have actually brought me this far. I believe God used you at the right time. But when I saw Coach Zion's contact WhatsApp status and the 80,000 in the lockdown, me, I was very curious to ask and to know, what is it that someone was doing to earn 80,000 when some of us were just scrolling WhatsApp statuses? So Coach, I asked him, I remember I said, Coach, what is this again? Because we had done so many things with Coach. So I asked him, Kanokachi, and he sent me an audio which I didn't understand. I called him right away. He sent me a referral link after an explanation. Now, let me tell you something. For me, when he explained briefly about digital adverts, the truth is I didn't understand. But the fact of the matter that I knew him, and one thing I had the confidence was, now he cannot drive me into something that he had not confirmed whether it would be good or not, basing on his reputation. I said, whatever he's telling me, I have not understood, but let me just get going. You know, there is one wise man who wrote and said, if someone shows you an opportunity and you don't understand how it works, whether it would work for you, just get started and learn how it works. So I just told him, send me a link. I registered. And after I registered, the show told me what to do, and I started on the work right away. This is 2011 that I am talking about. Immediately, I started making the money. Me, I am one person that I have started digital adverts without money, and I have made money from digital adverts without putting in money in digital adverts. All I have put in is time, and all I have put in is my knowledge. And one thing that I am going to emphasize today for people who are here for the very first time is, it is not about the money that you have to invest in. It is about you seeing the picture and how you perceive the business opportunity. The rest can be able to work out, usually when you have the right mindset. So for me, that is what it meant to me. And I got started right away. I remember that was in the month of July. And when he told me about digital adverts, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, I had known about the advertising industry. I had some little knowledge. So when Coach Zion told me that this is an advertising platform that is paying people for viewing adverts, for me, I saw an opportunity. If you could see me speak this, just take it that I am saying it in capital letters. I saw an opportunity to be able to tap into the advertising industry. Because the truth of the matter is, for those who are here for the first time and the members, I would also encourage you to go and do this. Go and research how profitable the advertising industry is. Leave alone these so-called Facebook, Instagram, and blah blah. I want you to go to the radio station nearest to you and ask them how much they charge running adverts. And for me, when I understood that, I said, this is the right thing that I have to do. And let me give you some facts, ladies and gentlemen. Uganda has 48 million people as of now. But out of 48 million people, 28 have smartphones. Rather, they have mobile phones, 48. And out of the 48 millions, the 4.7 are people who have smartphone and they are buying data, rather internet, on a daily basis. On a daily basis. You see, UCC says that the mobile phone, especially smartphone in particular, has penetrated up to 75% in Uganda. And that is true. But the most unfortunate thing is 97% of the 4.7 million people that are buying data every single day, they are buying data for social media. All they are doing is posting memes on their status, making people laugh, posting on TikTok, and so on and so forth. Nothing else. It is only 3% of the population in Uganda that have smartphones that are using them for business, or others are using that data for research. And when I looked at all these facts, for me, it meant that this is an opportunity, because digital adverts is an advertising platform that advertises on smartphones. Now, that already gave me a fertile ground to be optimistic of how this opportunity is going to transform my life financially. There, I got started right away. And I am giving you this background because I want you to have at the back of your mind that you're going to learn how to use your smartphone with digital adverts and be able to make money. I hope we are still together. If we are still together, please go to the chat room and type 1111 so that I can know that you're following. Now, how good is the advertising industry, ladies and gentlemen? For the guests who are here, this is me what I got to find out. That companies are advertising. Uganda alone has over 5 million businesses that are advertising. Thank you. I can see Nashifa. Okay. Arnold, I can see your feedback. 1-1. Okay. Kathy, my upline. Thank you for following. Now, in Uganda, I was telling you, Uganda alone, only the Ugandan market, have over 5 million businesses that are advertising every single day in different ways. For those who are in Kampala, or those who are in town centers, you will find either radio stations, either this Mokalakasa, the so-called local radio station. And they have mobile speakers outside advertising in so many ways. Leave alone the traditional channels that we know, the TV, the radio, and the newspapers. But businesses are struggling to advertise. 5 million businesses. But this is now what I got to know, and it gave me confidence in digital adverts. The top 20 giants, those top advertising giants in Uganda, you can even mention them, the likes of MTN, Airtel, MultiChoice, rather DSTV, Ministry of Health, Pepsi, Crown Beverages, Century Beverages. mention them, only the top 20 that you cannot sit on the screen and or sit on near the radio or travel on the road and you don't see their billboards, spends over 500 billion Uganda shillings. Now, 500 billion, when I saw that, I knew where that money goes. It goes to a few people. And now when I saw digital adverts, it gave me a chance. It gave me an opportunity that I am also going to be able to earn money through this business. And I knew it is a chance that I am also going to have a share of that little budget. Now, I didn't want to go global this time. I wanted to show you what is available that you can be able to access within your own locality. MTN alone spends over 30 billion shillings every year on advertising. And the question that I want you to ask yourself before we proceed is, out of the 30 billion shillings that MTN are spending on adverts, how much money are you making? How much of that is going into your pocket? Or you can also ask yourself the other question, who takes that money? As a matter of fact, it means that if you're not making part of that money, then you're being used by the people that are making that money. And digital adverts is here to help you also have your share of the cake of that budget. So I will continue, then we shall keep coming back to this. I hope my screen is very well clear to you, my co-host, Madam Saina. Can you see my screen, Madam Saina? Okay,
yes,
if you can
see. Yes,
you
I can
see. Okay, thank you very much. So let me give you the background of digital adverts. Digital adverts is a media application that was developed specifically to run adverts. It is a specifically developed application for advertisement. Nothing more, nothing less. And we do this through digital adverts. We do this through survey. We do this through pay bills platform. We also do this through e-commerce. Now, all these you're going to understand, but this is specifically what our app was developed to do. It is not an entertainment application. No, it is purely business. And you're going to see how it is going to help you make money. And for the first time, I have not seen an application like this until I came across digital adverts. Now, at digital adverts, you can choose either to be an end user or you can choose to be a promoter and get a chance to earn directly and indirectly from the application. Today, I hope there will be no users here, but in any case, you can choose to be an end user. You can choose to just enjoy the features of the application, but you can also go further and become a promoter. Along the way, you will get to know who a promoter is, but if you don't know any, then you have had me. A promoter is someone who goes and sells this application and shares this application with other people, telling them the benefits, telling them its functionalities, and earning from what other people are doing using the application. You'll get to know that. But our application was also founded by this wonderful gentleman. And this is our CEO, Mr. Martin Musinguzi, a very successful businessman. If you haven't met this gentleman, and he's a Ugandan, by the way, Musinguzi all the way from Tongamo, if I have got it right. But this is one thing that personally attracted me and gave me confidence. This time around, I remember I telling Coach Zion I want to meet the CEO. But one of the reasons I want to meet the CEO is I have seen so many companies that come to the Ugandan market and make a lot of money from Ugandans, and they are owned by whites, Chinese, Indians, Asians that we don't know and we shall never have a chance to meet. So this time around, a Ugandan started something that is going to transform lives. And Mr. Martin Musinguzi is the founder of Digital Adverts. And he did this in 2021. When he launched it to the public, I remember it was in the month of April. In fact, this month is our anniversary year. We are celebrating 2 years of business in Uganda. So We are already officially launched in 2 countries, that is Uganda and Kenya, but I want to talk about Uganda for today, those who are here with me today. So Digital Adverts is also registered officially. Now, this is for you who are on the other side that are used to practical, rather physical offices. You want a business that is not a briefcase. Some of us are still timid with online businesses. So if it is something online, you're very skeptical. But let me tell you here today that Digital Adverts is registered by the government. We have a certificate of incorporation. We also have a trade certificate for KCCA, where our head office is in Kampala. But then we also have other offices all over the country. Different agencies have different offices. So in case you want to be sure, you can still visit our office in at Equatorial Mall, level 3 and room number 008, and get to know and to confirm that actually this is not a briefcase business. I will go to this one, but I want to bring to your attention, ladies and gentlemen, that are here for the very first time, that Digital Adverts has products. We have products that we are dealing in. And for me, this is very important. Someone told me that if someone introduces you to a business and they are not showing you the products they are dealing in, neither do they show you the kind of services they are offering, don't even walk away from such a person. Just run for your dear life, because chances are high that you're going to become the product. I have seen so many people that have cried, have lost their money because of things that they have joined, and you ask them, so what were you dealing in? And they don't know. They are not sure. They can't explain anything. So Digital Adverts has products. One of our products is the Digital Adverts. We do Digital Adverts. We also do what we call, we have a digital mall and digital stores. We have our digital surveys. We have our smart pay, call it pay bills portal. We also have our digital profiles. And I am going to explain this so that you can understand how you can use these services to make money. Our first product is called the Digital Adverts. Now, our Digital Adverts is purely for those that want to promote businesses. And there are also different ways that you can make money for those who are here when it comes to adverts. Like I had told you earlier, that Digital Adverts is a media application that runs adverts. So we run adverts. The way you see adverts run on TVs, we also run those adverts, but this time we run those adverts on smartphones. What we are doing in here is we are trying to bring out what we call meaningful advertisement, giving business value for money. So we have adverts that pay our viewers. Now, this is what came to my mind. And when I understood it, now I bought into the business opportunity deeper. When they told me that the company pays you for viewing adverts, I sat down and I imagined how many adverts that we watch every single day on other channels, and it is just for free. Instead, you're just spending. And even you, right now that even businesses have learned that you have to advertise on smartphone. Now, so many people are desperate to advertise on smartphones. So what are they doing? They're running for the likes of Facebook, social media. So they're using Facebook, they are using WhatsApp statuses, they are using Instagram and TikTok and so on and so forth. But what is important and why you should advertise with Digital Adverts is we grow your business by advertising on the app at only 100 shilling. 100 shilling if you have an image. Now, if you have a video advert, then we only charge you 200 shilling per view. And our minimum budget is only 10,000. 10,000 is not even enough rent for those who are in the city. I mean, you can sacrifice lunch and advertise your business to reach an audience of about 100 people. 100 people. 100 people. Now, people are doing this on social media, I know. Some of you will tell me we are doing it on social media, but this is where it makes the difference. When you advertise on your social media, maybe Facebook or Instagram or WhatsApp, the only people that are your friends or have your WhatsApp number are the only ones who are going to see your advert. Now, some of us even don't see. When we see you have put in your things that you're selling, your trousers, we skip. We go to other things. We are not there to view adverts. But now, Digital Advert says, when people view our adverts, our members view the adverts, we pay you 30% of that 100 shilling or that 200 shilling. Now, what does that mean? It means every advert you watch, you earn 30 shilling if it is an image. If it is a video, that is 60 shilling. Now, this is only 30 seconds. Our adverts runs for only 30 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, give me a minute, just a second. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. I was trying to rectify something. Now, I was telling you, it means every advert you watch, it only takes 30 seconds. Now, let me tell you those who are here, and I know you're very also on WhatsApp. It is when you watch a video advert on WhatsApp, it is 30 seconds. The same with our advert. Now, how many are you viewing on those channels every single day? How many? So here we are saying that we are going to pay you 60 shilling. It means in a minute you can watch about 2 videos, which is 160 shilling. It also means in an hour you can be able to earn 120 times about 60 means that is about 7,200 every hour. 7,200. How much time would you put in to watch adverts if you're earning every hour 7,500? That translates, if you only put in research shows that an average Ugandan spends 9 hours on their phone. 9 hours. Now that means that someone can actually be able to earn up to 1 million shillings if they spend only 5 hours on their smartphone every single day. Can you think about that? But let me also show you another way that you can be able to make money. We also have commission. In case you know of any member, or if you have a team, or if you have a business that you want to advertise, or you have a friend that has a business to advertise, when that person puts in their advert, you will earn 13% of that money. For example, if your friend gives you 10,000 to go and put an advert, or puts an advert on the application, you will earn 1,300 from that 10,000, which is good money. Now, that is if you're the one who has told that friend, but also you can earn 4% and 3% in case these are your team members advertising. Also, sweet income from adverts. I hope someone is seeing money. You know what that means? It means if you're earning that 13% and you have 100 people advertising every single day, man, that is about 130,000 that you're making every single day. But let me tell you the other sweeter thing, which is the last part on this, is you can also earn adverts from every person who you have shared about digital adverts and they watch the advert. Let me just bring it out for you to understand it. Everyone here is on WhatsApp. Now you have people that view your WhatsApp statuses. And I want you to imagine if every person who was viewing your WhatsApp status, you are being paid 300 shilling, not 300 shilling, 3 shilling or 6 shilling if they watch a WhatsApp status, which is in video format. How much money would you earn? But also, I want you to view it from the other point of view. Some of you are on social media. You have friends on WhatsApp, you have friends on Instagram, you have friends on Facebook and so forth. But how many people do you know? If every person that you know also had this application and they have gotten it from you or through someone who you introduced into this business using your referral link, basically you have a network Every person in your network, whenever they watch an advert, you earn 3%, which is 3 shilling or which is 60 shilling. Now, let me tell you something. If I can give you a projection, it means if you have 100 people in your network who are viewing advert and you're earning 3 shilling, you will earn 3 shilling, 300 shilling. If you have a network of 10,000 people in a day and they watch only one advert, then you will earn 30,000. If you have a network of 100,000 people, you will earn as much as 300,000 from just one advert, which is an image. Imagine if it was a video and you're earning 600 shillings, that will be 600,000 Uganda shillings. So ladies and gentlemen, here is a chance for every person to be able to earn some money in the digital adverts from advertising. Let other companies spend, but you also earn as they spend. Here is the chance for you. I wish someone can be able to say amen. The other thing is we have the digital mall. Our digital mall is an e-commerce platform that we have given our subscribers on the digital adverts app. Now, all our members, get me well, all our subscribers have a chance to be able to sell their products globally. Globally. Everyone who has our application wherever they are, if you have an e-commerce, rather if you have a digital shop, you can set up a digital shop if you have an account that is activated and sell to all our subscribers. Now, good news is it is you who wants to sell that needs an account to be activated, and you only activate that with 100,000, and you'll have a digital shop. The digital shop gives you a chance to display up to 5 images of what you're selling. Now, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, in this era where we are, people are selling pictures. People are selling pictures. I tell you this with confidence. People are selling pictures. I also sell pictures. And you only see what they have put on their status on their channels, and then you ask, how much is this? Then they will tell you the price. It means you're buying the picture. You haven't seen the commodity, but you want it already. So people are selling pictures. Now, in this case, you have a chance to display about 5 pictures. You can even change every single day without any extra charge. But you can also choose to have a digital store on the e-commerce platform. So the digital store, you will need to activate your account with 250,000. But in this case, if you already had the digital shop, you can be able to just top up 150 so that your account is upgraded to the digital store. The digital store gives you a chance to display up to 50 different images. That is so huge. You can put your whole kiosk or your whole canteen or your whole supermarket. You can have a showroom and you have huge displays. You can have a hardware on the digital store. I mean, 50 images. Some businesses don't even have stock of about 50 commodities. You will agree with me, especially those new businesses. But in this case, we have a chance to be able to sell products online. The other product that we have is our digital profiles, number 3. Now, digital profiles is designed to help you who is in business or who has a company to be able to clearly give all the details of your organization or your business structure. I mean to say, in an advert, it is only 30 seconds. So you may not have a chance to tell people what your business does, how it does it, what you have achieved, how long you have been in business, and so on and so forth. So what happens with our company profile or digital profile is you can be able to put quite much so that people can be able to know what you do in details, in depth. For this, it is a free portal that you get for as long as you have a digital store. So when you pay the 250,000, it comes with a free digital store and a free digital profile. So you use one stone to kill so many birds if you subscribe with the digital store. But let me take you to the fourth product, which is the digital survey. The digital survey now is where we give instant feedback. Hello, we give instant feedback to businesses or to companies. Now, these are paid surveys. I know some of you have been doing it, but in the wrong way. Companies still do it and they still manipulate people. They use people. They tell them, send these links and so forth, and you answer questions and you also forward. But here we are saying we are helping such companies to be able to do it in a very much convenient way and at a very low cost. And I will give you a common example that most of you know about surveys. And companies have always done this, but they disguise. They don't call it survey. They call it something else. But for you, you will know that you're doing survey. For them, they will know that you're doing survey. I'll give you an example. If Coca-Cola, let me even leave Coca-Cola. If Crown Beverages, Pepsi Cola now has a new product on the market, Aquafina, they have a new water on the market. And they want it to be known, but they also want to get feedback if people know about their products. So what they do, they bring, like I am in Ginger, so they bring a music system in Ginger. They bring musicians. Let's say they come with Chameleon, they come with Paraso, and they bring dancers, and they are doing drives around the town and giving out t-shirts and giving out free products, capes, and so forth. And then when people gather, they pick like 20 and they tell them, come on stage. They ask them, do you know Pepsi Cola? Yes. Which other products of Pepsi Cola do you know? You mention. But already the person's mind has been brainwashed by the gifts they have given them. So companies keep getting distorted information, keep getting wrong information, and they have invested heavily into this to take place. So here we are saying that a company can only pay 1,000 shillings per participant. So if they want 1,100,000 people or 1,000 people to give them feedback, they will only pay 1 million shillings. But also, if you know someone that, or you know a company that does data collection or research, or they do surveys, you can also tap them or tip them that there is this company called Digital Adverts. They can simplify it for you than paying data collectors to go to the field and buy them tablet and facilitation and so forth. In that case, you will earn 13% of that much they have paid. 13% of 1,000. And if they paid a million shillings, then you'll earn 13% of that 1 million shilling. But Digital Advert is saying that for you who is on the application and you're just giving feedback, answering these questionnaires, you know, every questionnaire that you submit, you will be paid 300 shillings. So the more questionnaires you fill or the more surveys you submit, the more money that you make on our digital survey. I hope we are together. If we are still together, please go to the chat room and type yes, so that I can know that people are still there. Okay, Wilson Winter, Agent Ginger Butembe South, you're still there. Okay, okay. Namfoka, Benko, Kuruthom, thank you for following. Thank you, Mariam, thank you, Agent Percy. Thank you so much, Faith Favor. Thank you for following. Thank you. When you're there, I know I am not speaking to myself. Thank you, Jomi. Kathy, I can see your feedback. Okay, let's continue. Now, I want to bring to you this other product that I love the most about Digital Adverts. And this is for everyone. We have our digital smart pay. Now, this is what a Digital Advert is saying. Digital Advert says that if you have earned your money on our application, you can be able to spend it in any way you want. But what is this one thing that we all can't avoid to spend our money on? Are the bills. And our bills, our utility bills in digital adverts, we consider the airtime, we consider electricity, we consider water, and we consider TV subscription. We have other that will come on board along the way, but these are essential. Everyone here buys airtime every day. You use electricity, you use water, and you have a decoder at home. So digital advert says you can be able to pay your bills using our application. But the good news I have for you, ladies and gentlemen, is you will do that for free. There are no transaction charges. Other channels will charge you. There are so many. I mean, some of you keep receiving those notifications from other sources that also have paid bills platforms telling you now you can pay electricity or you can pay water conveniently, like the bank, like the telecom companies, and so on and so forth. But there is a transaction charge, which digital adverts is not charging you. So if you want electricity for 10,000, it is 10,000. If you're paying water for 100,000, it is 100,000. You don't need an extra 3,000 or 5,000 as the transaction charge. But it also doesn't stop there. And digital adverts will also pay you 3% cashback. 3% cashback. I mean, you have paid the water to National Water, 100,000 Uganda shillings. Digital adverts will also pay you 3% of 100,000, which is 3,000 shillings. You know, you have saved the transaction charges, but you have also earned the cashback. So we are basically paying you for paying your bills. I have not seen, if you know any application that does this, please come to me and I will join it right away. But as of now, as I speak, it is digital adverts only, not even in Uganda, that pays you cashback on every bill that you pay. Hello? And the other thing, as if that is not enough, digital advert is also saying that if you have other people that you have told about digital adverts and you give them your referral link, I will show you a referral link at the end of the day, and you have showed them, you're the one who told them to pay bills using our application. Whenever they pay, you will earn 0.4% of that money that they have paid on every person that is in your team. Now, that is very huge income. I know some of you will think that is very small money, but I want you to look at a scenario. If you have a team in Uganda alone, because I told you, Uganda has about 28 million people that have phones. And with electricity, or when it comes to airtime, about 4.7 million people are buying airtime every day, either to put data or to put a voice bundle and something of that kind. So out of the 4 million shillings, I want you to imagine if only 1 million people are paying bills using their application, and that is how big your network is, how much money will you earn? If they are paying a bill, not 1 million people, that might be too huge for you. But I want you to imagine, if I'm to be realistic, if altogether your network pays a bill or buys airtime of only 1 million shillings per day, how much money will you make? That is 4,000 shillings per day. Very huge income. Very huge income. I know some of you are already excited, fired up, and asking yourself, how do I get the application? How do I join? The only way you can join is if someone sends you a referral link or their sponsor name. Now, every member that registers gets a referral link or gets a username. And when you register, then you can become a member, or you can also join as an advertiser. After that, the system will request you to verify your email. The email is what proves that you're actually a human being, you're not a robot. Because we don't have robots like other channels. So when you verify your email, then the company will confirm that this is an existing human being. And an email, you use it once. After that, you can go ahead and activate your account with only 130,000 Uganda shillings, not 130, 103,000. It is basically 100,000. The 3,000 shillings is what is charged by as charges. Let's say if you're activating using mobile money or something of that kind. And with that activation of 100,000, it comes with a free digital shop on your account. It comes with a free digital shop. But in case you activate your account and you want a digital store, then you will have to activate with 250,000. It can be your first time activation, or if you're already activated and you want to display more products on your online shop, then you can top up with 150 and you have your account also activated and upgraded to the digital store, where you can be able to display over 50 images, but also you get a digital profile on the application. So that is how you join, and that is how you start to enjoy the features on application. But let me also tell you this, and this is one of my biggest earnings that I love about digital adverts. This one accumulates so fast, so fast. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this I didn't mention, but when coach told me that every person you refer to the application, you earn a referral commission, I went to my phone and saw that I have over 1,000 people that I have their phone numbers, and they on WhatsApp over 1,000. I remember it was 1,700. Now I have over 2,000. But I imagined how much money I would make if I earned 40,000 from each one of them. Okay, but this is what I want you to understand. Digital Adverts pays you referral commission up to your third level. So every person that you tell and share with them your referral link, when they register, you earn 40,000 Uganda shillings. And that is if they have activated with a digital shop. If they activated with a digital mall, rather digital store, that would be 80,000, you know. But those people also have their friends. I mean to say, I am a friend to Coach Zion, but I also have my friends that don't know Coach Zion. When I introduce my friends, I will earn the 40, but then Coach Zion will earn 15,000 on my friends that I have also introduced. That will be on the second level. I will use Coach Zion because everyone knows him and is my upline. So he will not feel he will not feel anything. Instead, they will be excited. My upline, I love you very much. So in this case, when my friends also bring their friends, they will be on my third level. Rather, they will be on my second level. So that person will earn the 40,000, I will earn the 15,000, and my upline, who is Coach Zion, will earn on that third level 5,000 Uganda shillings on every person. Now here, you're earning money from people that you don't even know. So many of them, I have seen this happen, that I have people that have joined as far as Kenya and I don't know them, but because they have joined through someone that I gave my referral link, I earn my referral commission. This is very huge. Even when you have not yet activated your account, you will earn this commission. The only thing is you will not be able to withdraw it until you activate your account. That is how sweet digital adverts is. But look at these also referral rewards. If you have referred about 10 people, those 10 people, remember you're earning 40,000 from each one of them. So it would mean that you have earned about 400,000 Uganda shillings in total. Ladies and gentlemen, you can earn this money without putting in any money, because the system is saying even when you're inactive, you can earn the 400,000. But that is not enough. Digital Adverts will now reward you with a t-shirt. Dennis, can I help you? Take to mommy. Thank you. Sorry about that. That is the benefit of working from home, or the inconvenience. My daughter had come. I was telling you, Dicto Advert will reward you with a t-shirt on top of your 400,000. But I love number 2. On the second level, when your 10 people also introduces their 10 friends who activates their account, you will earn 15,000 on each one of them. In total, it will add up to 1.5 million Uganda shillings. But it doesn't stop there. You will get a reward of a smartphone. You will get a reward of a smartphone. A smartphone. I have won a smartphone. I have won a t-shirt. This I am speaking from personal experiences. Let me tell you, rewarded. And I am working on number 3. Number 3 says, if you're 100 people also have 10 friends, you'll have 1,000 and you're earning 5,000 on each one of them. And that accumulates to 5 million Uganda shillings. It does not stop there. The company will give you a laptop. A laptop. Now, the company says that these activations should be accumulated on one account, one single account. You know, you can have more than one account. But also number 2, the value of the phone that you're rewarded is valued at 300,000. In case you want that is more than that, you can top up and they give you a better one. If you want the one for 1 million, you top up the 700 and they give you for a 1 million smartphone. Doesn't matter. Even the laptop is valued at 1.3. So in case you want it you want a laptop of 3 million shillings, you will top up and they will give it to you, but you will get that much. And you will be, let me tell you, one of those excited distributors or members of Digital Adverts. And I want to talk about this now. And this is to the very few. When I talk about this other benefit, especially to the subscribers, and that is for you to become our regional agents, I want to go slow. And because I know this is not for everyone, it is also for a limited period of time. Digital Adverts want to be in every region with at least one agent. So you still have a chance. As you can see, a few have been taken. We still have some agencies. So you can have a chance to become our agent and also earn. But let me tell you these following earnings, and I will only emphasize the first 2. When you join Digital Adverts, every person who registers on the application and they're in your region, I am the regional agent of Ginger Eastern 1, not Eastern 1, Ginger Southeast. Ginger Southeast has about 300 registered voters. Not smartphone, registered voters. Those are adults of 18 plus. So you can imagine at least half of that have smartphones. So every person who registers in my region, if they activate, I will earn 5,000 Uganda shillings. So in that case, if you in your region 100,000 people activate, for example, how much money is that? A lot of money, about 500 million shillings. Are we together? So this is a lot of money. You earn 5,000 on every activation. And also, when all those people who are in your region watch an advert, you earn 5% of that. That is 5 shilling if it is an image, and that is 10 shilling if it is a video advert. And let me tell you, this does not have to mean whether that person is in your network or they're not in your network. For as long as they are from your region, you will be able to earn money. This is sweet income that you're actually not going to work for it. And anyone can be able to earn it for as long as the regional agent of that region. But if you're an agent, you can also be able to create coupons or be able to upload adverts using your account balance. In this case, you will also earn 3% of all the coupon ads that you have created, or all the apps, the adverts that you have uploaded using your account balance. Also money. This is only for agents. No one in Digital Adverts is allowed to create adverts coupon apart from the agents. Number 4, you will also earn a monthly rent collection, if you're a landlord, of 5% every single month. If you're an agent and you're not a landlord, then you will not earn this one. But what do you need? You only need to pay a standard deposit of only 1 million Uganda shillings. Ladies and gentlemen, this you pay it once and the earnings are forever. As long as you're still alive, you will be earning this from your investment of only 1 million Uganda shillings. So don't miss this opportunity of becoming an agent. And we also want you to help us get as many agents as possible, as well as country directors. So in our expansion commission, every agent you bring and they pay 1 million shillings, you will be given commission of 10%, which is 100,000 Uganda shillings. If you also bring a country director, because we are opening in other countries apart from Uganda and Kenya that already have country directors. So if you know anyone in another country that wants to become a country director and they pay to become a country director, you will earn a commission of 2,000 US dollars. My goodness, 2,000 US dollars. That is a lot of money. And that is commission that you will earn. I hope we are still there. So if you're still there, please talk to me. Go to your chat room and type 0000 so that I know if I still have some members that are following me as we come to the close. Okay. Wow. Saina, thank you. You're following. Okay. N, Katende, Twa, Pasi. Wow. People are following. Wow. You know, when you're here, you're alone and you're wondering whether people, you're speaking to yourself. My daughter was looking at me as I am talking to the laptop. So now I can know that I have an audience. Thank you very much for that feedback. So this is now something that I want to talk about as I come to the end. And this is for every person who is either seeing digital adverts for the very first time, or you're new here and you're looking at this business. One of the things that gives me confidence with digital adverts is you can be able to withdraw your funds in different ways. So you can access your money. How? You can use mobile money, that is MTN or Airtel money, and that withdraw is instant. You can withdraw your money on mobile money. Or you can do what we call a peer-to-peer transfer. Peer-to-peer transfer means you transfer from one member who has a digital adverts account and you send it to another, the way you do it with mobile money. So if you're on MTN or Airtel money, you can send to another Airtel money. We also do peer-to-peer transfer. Or you can use your money to create activation codes from your balance. So the person who wants to pay 100,000 to activate their account, or they want to pay 250, they give you cash and you create an activation code for them, and then you give it to them. That is number 3. You also withdrawing your money in that way. Or you can use your account balance to pay bills. You know, you can use your account balance to pay for adverts. So people want to upload an advert, they upload using your account balance. You know, so our withdrawals are instant and open. We don't have maximum. We only have the minimum of 10,000. So you can withdraw up to 0. As long as you have 10,000. If you want 10 million, the same thing. There is no maximum withdraw, and we have a flat transfer or withdraw charge of only 2,000 Uganda shillings. Hello, that is how you activate your account. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for following. Those that have been here up to this time, I can see 18 of you have been online. So that is 17 minus me. Thank you so much for following. And I am going to tell you 1 or 2 things as I finish. Go to the person who has invited you here. If you're new, and thank them. Just tell them thank you. Whether you're going to do digital adverts or not, just tell them thank you. And if you're a member here and you already have an account with digital adverts, go to the person who invited you or who registered you and thank them again. Because let me tell you, there are so many people out there that are doing businesses, that are making money, they are driving cars, they are enjoying life, they are paying, taking their children to good schools, but such people never disclose where they are making that money. They never tell you which kind of business they do. They would rather give you 10,000 than showing you how to make the money they are making themselves. So if someone was generous enough to share with you this opportunity, please go and thank them. Just do it for me, and God will bless you for that. But the other thing that I also want to encourage you is, in case you still have questions in your head that you want to ask yourself, don't reject the opportunity because of that. If you still have questions, go to the person who has invited you, who has given you the referral link, and ask them, how are you going to help me? How can I do this? I have seen, I have understood how the money comes, but how do I get started? Go and ask all those questions. When those questions are answered, let me tell you, the rest is going to be unstoppable. But more importantly, digital adverts have reached a point where now you can't avoid to be part of it. It is just a matter of time. Just thank God that you have known about it now, and in the future, you're just going to be part of this revolution. Thank you so much for those who have been here. May the good Lord bless you. Over to you, Madam Saina, my co-host for today.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Emmanuel Wamala. Please, members who have been attending, let us go to the chat room and pour our praises and appreciation to the presenter, for I believe he deserves all the praises. Actually, it's not praising, really. He has worked and he is worth appreciating. Let us go to the chat room and appreciate him. And for those who have questions, it is, let me say 20 minutes past 10. I'm giving only 5 minutes, only 5 minutes to allow questions to Mr. Wamala for Mr. Wamala to answer. Please, members, if you have a question, raise up your hand. I let you ask. Or you can even put it in your chat room. Mr. Wamala will be scrolling down and we'll see the question.